Homer, here to guide you further into the rise and fall of Zeus. Tonight, we continue Series 5, Fathers and Sons. Zeus's relationships with his children, with episode 41, Hercules. Mortal son, immortal legend. In this tale, we follow the story of Hercules, born of Zeus and the mortal Alcmene, a hero whose strength would become the stuff of legend and whose courage would carve his name into eternity. From the start, Hercules faces trials that no mortal could bear, each task testing his resolve and his heart. Though born a man, he bears the blood of a god, and his life unfolds as a bridge between two worlds, mortal and divine. As we enter this story of strength and sacrifice, allow yourself to settle deeply into your bed, feeling grounded, warm, and fully at rest. Close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, deep breath in, letting calm fill your lungs like the quiet strength of an ancient mountain. As you exhale, release any tension, letting your body grow heavier, sinking into stillness. This is your time to unwind, to find ease, and to journey into peace. Now focus on the gentle rhythm of your breath, each inhale and exhale like the steady beat of a drum echoing through the hills. Take a slightly deeper breath in, letting it fill you completely, and hold it softly for a moment. Then, as you exhale, feel any tightness drift away, leaving only warmth and calm. One more time, breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, feel yourself sinking even deeper, grounded and peaceful. Now, let's guide each part of the body to relax, inviting stillness with each breath. Start with your forehead, allowing it to soften completely as you exhale. Move to your jaw, releasing any tightness and letting it rest. Now, bring awareness to your shoulders. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let them fall gently, as if settling like stones at the bottom of a quiet river. Allow your arms and hands to grow heavy, resting peacefully by your sides. Notice the steady rise and fall in your chest and belly, inhaling as your belly rises, and on the exhale, allowing any last bits of tension to dissolve. Shift your focus to your hips and thighs, letting them sink deeper into the bed, fully supported and relaxed. And finally, bring attention to your calves, feet, and toes, allowing them to release completely, grounded and serene. Now, imagine yourself standing upon a vast, rugged landscape under a sky heavy with ancient stars. In the distance, you see Hercules standing tall with eyes cast toward the horizon, where his next challenge awaits. The air around him hums with quiet strength as as though the earth itself acknowledges the weight of his journey, his path marked by deeds that will echo long after he is gone. With each breath, feel yourself surrounded by this steadfast energy, as though you too stand ready to meet whatever may come. Inhale deeply, letting the power of the scene fill you, and exhale, feeling calm, steady, and resolute. With your body relaxed and your mind open, allow the story to carry you into this world of strength, courage, and quiet endurance, where legends are born and lives are shaped by the gods. Take one last deep breath in and let it out softly. Now, let us begin. Hercules, known to the Greeks as Heracles, was born to Alcmene, a mortal woman of extraordinary beauty and virtue, and Zeus, the king of the gods. Driven by a prophecy and desire for a son who could embody both strength and compassion, Zeus sought a union that would bring forth a child with the power to protect both gods and mortals. But the circumstances of Hercules' birth would mark his life with hardship from the beginning, for Hera, Zeus's wife, was furious when she learned of Zeus's infidelity with Alcmene. Consumed by jealousy, Hera despised Hercules from birth, viewing him as a constant reminder of Zeus's betrayal. She swore to make his life difficult, to ensure that every success he achieved would be earned through struggle. Zeus, aware of Hera's wrath but unable to protect Hercules directly, watched his son's life unfold from Olympus with a mix of pride, hope, and sorrow. This dynamic would define Hercules' existence as he bore the gifts and burdens of being Zeus's mortal son, forever caught between two worlds. Hercules' first encounter with hardship came when he was still an infant. Hera, determined to eliminate him, sent 2 venomous serpents to his crib in an attempt to end his life before he could grow into his potential. Yet, even as a baby, Hercules possessed incredible strength, a gift from his divine father. He grasped the snakes in his tiny hands, crushing them effortlessly. This act foreshadowed his future feats and established him as a child of exceptional power. Despite Zeus's pride in Hercules' survival, he knew this victory would only stoke Hera's fury further. Though Zeus's love and admiration for his son were undeniable, he could only watch as Hera's interference shaped Hercules' life in painful ways. Unable to directly intervene due to the unspoken laws that governed Olympus, Zeus was forced to witness his son's suffering, a sorrow that Hercules, in his moments of despair, would sometimes mistake for indifference. Yet even without Zeus's physical protection, Hercules knew of his father's pride and often turned to thoughts of him for strength, knowing that he bore the legacy of the king of the gods. The combination of Hera's challenges and Zeus's distant pride spurred Hercules to prove himself, to earn his place as both a mortal hero and a figure worthy of his divine lineage. As Hercules grew, his life became a series of challenges, many of them designed by Hera to test his spirit and resolve. One fateful day, in a fit of madness induced by Hera, Hercules committed an unspeakable act. He accidentally took the lives of his own wife and children. Devastated and haunted by guilt, he sought a way to atone for his actions, hoping to cleanse himself of the anguish that weighed on his heart. Zeus, though heartbroken over his son's suffering, saw an opportunity for Hercules to achieve greatness. He guided Hercules toward the oracle at Delphi, where he was assigned a series of nearly impossible tasks known as the 12 labors, as a path to redemption. Though Zeus could not intervene directly, he subtly influenced the journey, knowing that these labors would push Hercules to his limits and reveal the strength and heroism that lay within him. From slaying the Nemean lion and capturing the golden hind of Artemis, to retrieving the golden apples of the Hesperides, each labor tested Hercules in new ways. Through these feats, he became not only stronger but wiser, gaining insight into himself and the mortal world he sought to protect. Zeus, watching from Olympus, saw in Hercules a resilience and humility that few of his divine children possessed, traits that would make Hercules worthy of a legacy that would transcend mortality. Though Zeus had many children, Hercules was unique in his mortal heritage. Unlike the gods who dwelled in Olympus, untouched by the pain and toil of mortal life, Hercules faced the trials of human existence, bearing burdens that even gods could not fully comprehend. Zeus observed his son's journey with a deep pride, recognizing that Hercules' struggles were what gave him true strength, a strength born not only of divine power, but of experience, resilience, and sacrifice. Yet the distance between them often left Hercules feeling isolated. He longed for his father's approval, but he rarely received direct guidance or support. For much of his life, Hercules believed that Zeus valued him only as a symbol of strength, an instrument to accomplish grand deeds. It was only later, as he completed his labors and began to understand his own worth, that he realized the depth of his father's pride and the extent to which Zeus had guided him, albeit from afar. Hercules' life became a testament to the complexity of their relationship, a bond shaped by unspoken love and distant pride. Each feat, each struggle, and each victory brought him closer to understanding that Zeus's love was evident not in protection, but in the trials that had forced Hercules to realize his own greatness. After completing the 12 labors, Hercules' life continued to be marked by acts of heroism and sacrifice. He journeyed across Greece, freeing those in need, facing monsters and tyrants, and inspiring mortals to rise above their fears. But even in his triumphs, his mortal life remained fraught with hardship, his existence a bridge between the two worlds he straddled, human and divine. In his final moments, after being poisoned by a deceitful gift from his wife, Deianira, Hercules lay in unbearable pain. Understanding that his mortal body could no longer bear the suffering, he chose to end his earthly life, ascending to Mount Oita where he built a funeral pyre and awaited the flames. Zeus, unable to ignore his son's sacrifice, descended from Olympus and intervened for the first time in Hercules' life. In a moment of compassion and pride, Zeus lifted Hercules from the flames and brought him to Olympus, bestowing upon him immortality. Hercules had earned his place among the gods, his mortal struggles and triumphs elevating him beyond mere heroism. In Olympus, he would forever stand as a symbol of strength, resilience, and the enduring spirit of humanity, a son who had proved himself worthy not only of Zeus's lineage but of Olympus itself. For the first time, Hercules stood beside his father in Olympus, a god among gods, free from the burdens of mortal life. Zeus, who had long admired his son's strength from afar, now welcomed him with open arms, recognizing in Hercules not only the power of a warrior, but the wisdom of a man who had suffered, struggled, and ultimately triumphed. Their bond, forged through hardship and distance, was now a source of mutual respect and pride. Though their relationship had been marked by Zeus's distant guidance and Hercules' independent path, they now understood each other in ways that words could not express. Zeus saw in Hercules the fulfillment of his vision, a son who could bridge the worlds of gods and men, a figure who could inspire both realms through deeds, compassion, and courage. For Hercules, this reunion was a culmination of his journey, a recognition of the love and pride he had longed for. The pain and trials he had endured took on new meaning, as he understood that each challenge had brought him closer to Olympus and to his father's heart. Finally, he had earned not only a place among the gods, but a relationship with the father he had admired from afar. Hercules' story became a legend among mortals, a tale of a man who had risen from humanity's trials to achieve the honor of the gods. His labors, his endurance, and his ultimate ascension inspired countless generations, reminding mortals that greatness was not limited to the divine but could be earned through resilience and sacrifice. Temples were built in his honor, songs were sung of his feats, and his name became synonymous with strength and courage. Zeus, watching from Olympus, saw Hercules' legacy unfold, proud that his son had become a symbol of the values he himself held dear: power tempered by humility, courage paired with compassion, and strength forged through adversity. Hercules represented the best of Zeus's own nature, the qualities that bound gods and mortals together in mutual admiration and respect. In every hero who strove to protect, in every mortal who rose above hardship, Zeus saw a reflection of Hercules, a reminder that his son's spirit would forever live on in those who faced life's challenges with courage. Through Hercules, Zeus's legacy extended beyond Olympus, woven into the hearts of mortals who carried on the values he had come to embody. Though Hercules' mortal life had ended, his bond with Zeus remained. As they stood side by side in Olympus, their relationship evolved into one of camaraderie and shared respect, a testament to the strength that had united them despite their differences. Zeus, the father who had guided from afar, and Hercules, the son who had persevered, now stood as equals, their bond an unbreakable testament to love, sacrifice, and the trials that forged them both. In Olympus, Hercules' spirit found peace, his heart forever bound to both the world of men and the realm of the gods. His story would endure, a legacy passed down to inspire, a reminder that true strength lay not only in one's lineage, but in the heart and soul that faced the world's challenges head on. But the tale of Zeus's children continues with Persephone, the daughter of Zeus and Demeter, whose fate would entwine with the underworld and reshape the very cycle of life and death. Join us in the next episode to discover Persephone's story, a tale of love, loss, and rebirth that would transform both Olympus and the mortal world forever. Until we meet again, may your path be filled with peace, strength, and a touch of magic. I'm young Homer, and I look forward to our next story together.